Huge housing price cuts. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at this article from realestate.com.au, originally from the Daily Telegraph. Home sellers slash prices by up to 600,000 in pockets of the hills, North Shore and beaches. Remember yesterday we were looking at record house prices. Frankly, I think we're seeing, well, different markets. Different markets with different issues. Apartments are just a joke right now. I would be shocked if we start seeing any articles about apartments going to the moon. I had a talk to a mortgage broker mate yesterday, and I asked him how it was going, and he's going, oh, you know, he thinks there's a lot of FOMO out there in the media, and he thinks that 2021 is probably going to be a worse year than 2020. It all comes down to the fact we've got so much free money and stimulus in the economy propping everything up that we don't really know how everything's going until that's all been removed. That's the harsh reality of it. Sure, we've got some businesses giving back JobKeeper, but in Victoria we had nearly 9% of people employed dependent on it. We've had insolvencies at 50% of where they should be, which sounds good. But there always is some natural churn in business, in a market. That's normal. People make stupid mistakes. Businesses don't go too well. Relationships fall apart. And the question is, how many of these businesses that should have toppled over have been propped up? And when will we start to see the ramifications of it? Because tourism's non-existent. Migration is non-existent. These are two huge players in our economy. I'll just, here. I'll bring up this graphic. A $60 billion portion of our economy has been dealt a huge blow. That's bigger than coal and iron ore, or individually. That's a huge industry, everyone. And yet people think everything's going to be fine. I'd hate to be living on the coast, up in Cairns, up north Queensland, in a tourist-dependent spot. So let's have a look at these houses with $600,000 slash. Home seekers can still pick up occasional discounts in pockets of Sydney's North Shore Hills District and Upper North Beaches despite the booming market. Listings data showed a handful of properties that came onto the market in mid-2020 remain up for sale with the asking price slashed by up to $600,000. I need to have a shot of coffee with that one. $600. It's not small change. Ray White auctioneer Alex Padereau said discounts were usually the result of sellers struggling to attract buyers for an extended sales campaign. Long campaigns were detrimental for sales because it raised the risk of the property developing a stigma, with buyers often assuming the lack of a sale was due to unmotivated sellers or some form of defect, he said. Most of Sydney's most discounted properties are luxury homes in far further flung suburbs that were first launched to the market with prices ranging from $2 to over $4 million. That doesn't appear like a luxury home, I guess. I mean, it looks like a lovely home. I like the little details there, but still. They include acreage, that's the acreage, in the northern suburb of Dural, Glenhaven, and Kenhurst, which remain slower-moving markets by Sydney standards. The latter had Sydney's most discounted sales over 2020, with realestate.com.au data showing the average private seller offloaded their home for 8% below their original listed price. Recent sales in Kenhurst included a 7-bedroom estate on Sandpiper Place, which changed hands last week for $2.1 million, just shy of $700,000 below the original listed price. And here you go. Here's one in Avalon Beach. You think, I was looking at this photo before, you think you'd get a bit of color here in the outriggers, just to make it look a bit more, nice timber color there. I mean, I like white as much as anyone, but it's a bit boring, isn't it? What do you reckon? A dash of color, and don't go, oh no, people won't buy it then. You can repaint. Painting isn't the end of the world. So, or even there'd probably be metal. You could do that. You know, get some nice color there, nice black. What do you reckon? Black gutter, black, yeah. Anyway, going off on. Can you tell we're picking paints for our house? Among the discounted properties still for sale in the region is a luxury estate on Langford Road in Durrell, which is listed for nearly $400,000 below the original price, according to CoreLogic reports. The property, which includes a 5-bedroom house, swimming pool with waterfall feature and triple barn shed, was first listed in mid-2020 for 4.3, but is now up for grabs for 3.89. Nearby homes in Suggers Road and Hermers Road are listed at prices $200,000 to $300,000 below the original listed price. So we're looking at, you know, little under 10% drops, so maybe 8% drops are about right in listing. So expectations are adjusting. There are also a mix of discounted properties in the North Shore suburb of Killara and Gordon. A 4-bedroom home in St. John's Avenue, Gordon, is currently available for 2.2 after originally going to the market for 2.8, records show. Well, there you go. The price reduction for the 2-story house totaled $600,000. In Killara, homes on Copton Drive and Essex Street are listed for about $100,000 below their original listed price. Now, could this either be, well, a sign that the real estate agents don't quite know where the market is and that they're giving sellers unrealistic expectations? That could be it. Could that be why we're seeing so many properties, at least here in Brisbane? It's all place an offer, inquire. And the Northern Beaches, a 6-bedroom luxury estate on Ruskin Row in Avalon, is currently for sale at $3.3 million after first going to the market at $3.8 to $4.1. Well, there you go. That's a huge cut, you know, and they'll probably go for 3.1 or 2.9. The Avalon reduction follows the recent discounted sale of a waterfront property on McCraws Creek Road in Churches Point that had been on the market since 2019. The property first hit the market with a guide price of nearly $5 million and finally sold in January of this year after the listed price was cut to $2.75 million. Whoa, from 5 to 2.75. The sold price is not yet known. Property always goes up, everyone. Apparently, every 7 years to the moon. This ain't GameStop stock, is it? Or what is it? Dogcoin or Dogecoin? I mean, that's just a complete joke, that one. The slower sales are a sharp contrast to much of the market, where the average property is selling in about 6 weeks. Higher buyer demand, spurred by lower interest rates, along with a shortage of available properties, have also driven up prices, and the median price of a home is 1.3% higher than it was 3 months ago. Sure, we'll have to see. So there we have it, everyone. Some significant hits to rather expensive property in Sydney. What do you think? Do you think those people think property always goes up? And why are they selling now, before March, before all the mortgage holidays end, before all the government support ends? I mean, there's the thing, you know, how many people are, you know, really in a bucket load of debt? Like a bucket load of debt and in trouble and just can't keep it going. Maybe they've just kicked the can down the road. How many people do you think, you know, are probably on a business in the tourism sector, on JobKeeper? The bank's giving them a tap on the shoulder. You got to sell now, mate, or we'll make you sell. Interesting times, everyone. Let's keep an eye on it. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I create here, there are a few ways you can support us. You can simply interact with the channel and help us grow. You can support the channel financially via joining us on YouTube or Patreon. Use any of our affiliate links from Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can give us 5 free trades and get 5 yourself using the SelfWealth referral link below. Use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint or support us via PayPal. Take care, have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.